Everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please not forget to hit on the like button. A widow has come out crying after this happened to her. And this widow has been spotted in the video crying after she and her children were reportedly thrown out of the home that belongs to her own husband. And she was thrown out of this house by her mother-in-law. And this happened a night before the burial of her late husband in Imo State, Nigeria. The woman was heard saying in that particular video that she did nothing wrong by marrying her husband, and she now asked the mother-in-law, did I do anything wrong by marrying my husband, your son Emeka? She added that she is in her present predicament only because of marriage, and this woman threw them just at night, and she even has a baby in her hand with her children. That 4 kids she sent out of the house. So she's there over the night, now crying out for her mother-in-law to even open the door for them to come inside. It's so pathetic that in some places when some husbands die, their wives end up suffering so bad. Some in-laws are very, very mean. And it's worse when the man has properties. The next thing, as soon as he dies, is like his whole family members are just waiting for him to pass away. With the way they will just behave, rush to come and start claiming property and all of that. They will now start letting the woman know that you don't belong here. This is our brother's property, and then you have no right over this property. And you tend to forget that this is the woman your brother decided to be with, and these are his children. They push all of them aside and they are just after these assets. Why is it that this is what some widows suffer when their husbands die? And sometimes it's more in a particular kind of a environment or community. In some states, you find out that this is dominant. As soon as the husband dies, the woman should just be ready for the hot thing she's going to get from her in-laws. At that time, the in-laws will forget whether she has kids for their brother or not. Why are some people very mean? Instead of them to even sympathize with this woman for losing her husband and ensure that they are in a good place and they are comfortable. Instead, they are after themselves, what they will gain, what they are going to acquire. How can a home mother treat a fellow woman who is a mother like you this way? Let's assume something had transpired between them or they have been having issues. Notwithstanding, but is that enough? At least for the sake of these little children that she has, even a baby in her hand, she would have allowed everything and let the woman stay. Let them settle whatever they have. Or even if they don't want to settle, leave her there inside the house, not throwing her outside in the night with kids. And this is just a day to her husband's burial. Isn't this very mean? Why is it that some mothers treat their own fellow women like they are nothing or like they're some sort of creatures that don't deserve to be loved? Some mother-in-laws, they will just allow you to sit down with their son or to have fun with their son and stay with him. As soon as the son dies, she will now unleash her true self. Because at that time, she couldn't do anything because her son would kick against whatever actions she wanted to take. Then as soon as the son is gone, he's no more, then the mother-in-law would now start treating the wife as though she never knew whom she was. No matter the issues you're having, I know sometimes it's difficult for mother-in-law and daughter-in-laws to get along. In some situations, they don't even see eye to eye. Because at some point, they might have want their son not to marry the lady, and then their son will go ahead to marry that particular lady. Then you should know that it's just war between the mother and the daughter-in-law. But why retaliating in this manner? You see, that's why at some point now, you see some women will now be telling their husbands that they know is passing. They'll say, please, oh, you better write your will and keep it and let us know, or you go and give it to your lawyer. So that in case anything happens, I would not be stranded. Because you find out that some widows are already stranded. Once their husband died, the in-laws don't even look after them anymore. They clean off their hands, take away what they want to take away, and let the woman and the children know how they will fend for themselves. And it shouldn't be like that. I think this woman who is married to your son and the kids should be treated like your own son. Accept them, embrace them like you're embracing your own son. Sometimes some of the daughter-in-laws can be very nasty, can be very mean, and do certain things that would push you to the wall. It's not easy, it's painful, but notwithstanding, certain actions should be checked before you take up that action. Like this now, you're throwing this woman and her kids outside in the night. You want them to sleep under the cold? Look at that little baby in her arms too. Seeing things like this are so disheartening. You would imagine, how would you treat your fellow human being to this point? At least you should have left them in that house. It's even in the night. And this just happened last night. It's so painful. Why will some women behave in this manner? She would have even taken for the sake of her grandchildren and let them even sleep. Then the next day, they should now start thinking of where to go if she doesn't want them to stay in the house anymore. And moreover, the house belongs to her husband. The mother has no right to even take over that house. That house should be for the wife. Since the man is gone and that is where they were living, I don't see any reason why the woman should come and take over. That property belongs to the wife, no matter how it is. And even if the man didn't write his will, on the normal grounds, the property is meant to be for his wife, not his family members. They were not the ones marrying him. They were not the ones living with him. He had his wife and his children. Why struggle for his property? Why throw his wife and kids outside? No matter the extent of the grievances the mother-in-law has against the daughter-in-law. She went too far. And not minding that the next day, that's been today, is the son's burial, she still went ahead to throw this woman and her kids out of the house. Guys, what do you all think about something like this? Should mother-in-law be in charge of her late son's property? Should his entire family take over the property? Should they chase his wife and kids away all because maybe he didn't write any will, and all because they feel the man is dead, so they have right over his own family? Should that be the case? Some women are suffering this day because their husband has passed away, and then their in-laws are giving them hell of a problem. People should please have everything before they act. All these properties that some people struggle for, kill their fellow human beings for, they are all vanity. People that have passed away, none of them went away with their mansions. None of them went away with even a dime. Unto dust shall we return, because we came from dust. So why do people go to this extent of treating their fellow human beings so mean? All in the name of a property that will fade away, or that you can't even have it for the rest of your life. It's not worth it at all. Irrespective of the fact that maybe they are not getting along together, the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law, but it's still not enough reason for her mother-in-law to do this to her. Friends, if you have anything to say, please put that down at the comment section. Please, if you're a mother-in-law out there, it could be painful if you have a daughter-in-law that doesn't respect you, that doesn't regard you. That's where it's bad. You know, some daughter-in-laws are like that. They don't see their mother-in-laws like she deserves their respect and their love. And when that happens, that is when you see that there is chaos, there is fight, there is quarrel. So please, mother-in-laws, especially for those of you that have in-laws where you and the person don't get along, or you have an in-law or a daughter-in-law that just lost your son, please treat her with care, and especially when kids are involved. Even if you want to retaliate for anything you think she has done wrong to you, it is better you think back and pause. There's no point going to drag this property. Please leave these widows with their children so they can see how to help themselves more. Because once a man passes away, these women would always need help. And the help they're supposed to be getting should be first from his own family, her husband's people. Please don't be a bad mother-in-law. Try as much as you can, especially when your son has passed away. Make your daughter-in-law still feel comfortable, and especially when kids are involved. Don't overreact. Think before you act. It's very, very important. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Friends, I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today, to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube, and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is MathPa. He's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. That's MathPa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, you can also see his revenue that he's actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He is going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class, every step of the way, from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class, and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class, starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, MathPa, he is the teacher, and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below, so please, you just click on that link and you will have access to MathPa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube, and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him, and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question, or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding, and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below, so you'll have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there, you can see and see his success. You can go through that, and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to Matpa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy and enjoy every bit of the classes that he's going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below so you have access to Matpa's Tube Mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you would really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again, and God bless you all.